My dear students, good morning. I hope that you are safe and healthy at home. I would like to talk to you about H.G. Wells and the uncertainties of progress in Unit 4 in connection with fabric of change. My dear students, this is a general and easily understandable topic. If you carefully observe the page number 126, 127, 128 and 129 in your textbook, you will come to know the change from tradition to modernity, the change from the dawn of civilization to society today. My dear students, I would like to talk to you about the uncertainties of progress. H.G. Wells, he was a visionary English writer, a social and scientific prophet. During his 60 years of writing career, he was able to create numerous pioneering works. He was referred to as the father of science fiction novels. He was referred to as the father of science fiction novels. Our true nationality is the mankind. Our true nationality is our mankind, is one of his famous quotes. Since he was visionary, in many of his science fiction novels, he wrote many things, he predicted many things, especially predicted many things about the impact of science and technology on the society and the ultimate consequences the society faces. Even in the technological developments, many people are unable to predict the things which are going to happen in near future, my dear students. But H.G. Wells, because of his foresight, since he was a visionary, he predicted many things about science and technology and its impact on the society. Students, as far as change is concerned, let me talk to you. Change, an evolution, a continuous change in the universe. Change within you, change around you. Change. Everything changes. Seasons change. Everything changes according to nature's law. In view of her abundant power, Mother Nature allows change throughout the year. So we can observe changes from the dawn of civilization to the society today. My dear students, here we are going to see and talk mainly on some of the important aspects which were predicted by H.G. Wells in his science fiction. If you carefully observe the points which have been written here, a dramatic change has been observed in view of rapid growth in technology. A dramatic change has been observed in view of rapid growth in technology. Let us now get an idea about the technological developments and its impact on the society. Now, we here mainly see the effects of technology the human folly and stupidity and the idea of progress in the entire lesson. H.G. Wells worried about the future of humanity and the consequences. H.G. Wells predicted that the technological developments will benefit the humanity. At the same time, he worried and feared about the eventual, the ultimate degeneration and long-term consequences in the society because of science and technological developments. My dear students, try to understand. We now can think about something as far as this topic is concerned. If we think about it, is science a boon or a bane? On your own, yourselves, you can come to a conclusion. Science is no doubt a boon if it is utilized. Science is no doubt a curse if it is misused. So that must be utilized. Let me talk to you about Jacob Bronowski. In one of his masterpieces, he clearly mentioned that science is not responsible for the wars, but the human stupidity, the human folly, the attitude and mindsets of the governments and the heads of the governments are responsible for the wars. Science is not responsible for the wars. But as he worried, as our H.G. Wells worried and feared much about the eventual degeneration of science and technology, here we can quote one example. Today, the cybercrime which has been pervaded in the society, all of us are afraid of cybercrime. You know, the computer-enabled robbery, the computer-enabled invasion of privacy, internet, merits and demerits of internet. If it is misused, it is no doubt a demerit. If it is utilized, it is no doubt a merit. Whatever it may be, my dear friends, in his science fiction novels, especially here in this lesson, H.G. Wells worried much about the degeneration, ultimate degeneration of the consequences of the science and technology. My dear friends, let me talk to you about the predictions of H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells predicted that the human race might not sustain the development constantly. It may be brought down by social division. He opined it not only because of social division, in my opinion, because of many reasons which are not at all socially appropriate in the society. There may be downfall. As he rightly pointed out, the development, the constant development may be brought down, not only because of the social division, because of many reasons. Okay, now let me come to you with one more topic. If you think about this corona, in view of this corona, the entire world, all the developed economies also are going and moving towards economic crisis. Even after many efforts, several efforts with vision, can all these nations in near future can place the entire world on the path of progress within the short period? No. It may take a decade to recover. It may take a decade, 10 years of time. So there may be changes. As he rightly pointed out in his science fiction novels, with his vision, since he was visionary, it is okay. Because of these things and several other reasons, the constant development in view of science and technology may not be possible. Natural. My dear friends, now let me go to other area. H.G. Wells believed that the driving force behind progress was rational thinking. Try to understand, underline here, the focus is on rational thinking. Science and technological inventions He also opined about modern synthesis of science and technology. Industrial and mechanical revolution, as it has been written here, in Europe was no doubt a sign of a new thing in human experience. The industrial and mechanical development or revolution in Europe was no doubt a sign of a new thing in human experiences. But the outburst of scientific and technological innovations brought some problems with it. The technology was misused, so that ultimately it led to catastrophic consequences in the world. This finally led to most of the world to savagery, to violence. Violence took place because of these catastrophic consequences. He also predicted that the rival technologies would pull society in different directions in view of the competition. In his 1932 radio talk, Wells called for the universities to have professors of foresight. In his 1932 radio talk, my dear students, understand, he called for the universities for the professors of the foresight to find a solution for the consequences caused by future inventions. In view of the rapid growth in the field of science and technology, many problems may be posed. In order to find out solutions for the problems posed by the present technology, the universities in the world must have the professors of foresight. Very essential, very clear. My dear students, H.G. Wells anticipated invention would continue and society would have to keep adjusting in response. This is very important point. All of us should understand. As H.G. Wells anticipated, the inventions would continue and society would have to keep adjusting in response. A truly rational society, this is important. A truly rational society, a rational thinking people, rational thinking scholars, professors, as he pointed out, the professors of foresight. A truly rational society would need to take this into account and plan accordingly. Whatever it may be, my dear students, let me conclude. The science and technology, the fruits of science and technology must be utilized. They should not be misused. Thank you. Thank you.